Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing great. Happy Saturday. We got 16 matchups on this MLB slate today, so be sure to like and subscribe. Check out all my links in the description below. If you guys want to become a member, go ahead and do it. We got 4 new member signups yesterday, so I'd love to have you guys be a part of the team. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Busy slate today, 16 matchups. Starting with the New York Mets versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -178. The Mets +150 with the over-under at 8. Pitching for the Mets is Trevor Williams with an ERA of 3.02. His last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 1 strikeout. Pitching for the Phillies is Zach Wheeler with an ERA of 2.92. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Coming off a pretty rough game on the mound is Wheeler. Yeah, we got the Mets coming off a Philly win yesterday, 7-2. Nice win for the Mets. Phillies on a little 2-game losing streak here. Mets getting big plus money today. Kind of crazy. They're getting big plus money. Trevor Williams has actually been good on the mound. So, yeah, getting big plus money here. Man, I don't see any crazy injuries. I'm going to take the Mets +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Angels versus the Detroit Tigers. Angels opening up as road favorites at -160. The Tigers +135 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Angels is Reed Detmers with an ERA of 3.45. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Pitching for Detroit is Tyler Alexander with an ERA of 3.98. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. We got the Angels coming off a 1-0 win yesterday against Detroit. Not a very exciting game, but Angels did come through. Coming off that 3-game Seattle losing streak, and still just can't trust Detroit, man. Not in love with the hitting from the Angels here, but I still like the Angels on the road. Hopefully a little bit more scoring happens today, but I'm going to stick with the Angels in this one. Next matchup, we have the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Chicago Cubs. Brewers opening up as road favorites at -120. The Cubs +100 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Brewers is Freddie Peralta with an ERA of 4.21. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Cubs is Marcus Stroman with an ERA of 3.96. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. We saw the Cubs yesterday pick up a nice win against the Brewers, 8-7. Definitely a close game on a 4-game winning streak. Cubs playing well. They really are. A nice little streak here. Brewers just been playing spotty. They haven't been playing bad, but they just haven't been consistent. I'm taking Cubs +1.5 at home again. Got a little win streak. I love a good win streak. Played good against Milwaukee yesterday, and a pretty good pitching matchup here today, so I'll take Cubs +1.5. Next matchup, we have the Boston Red Sox versus the Baltimore Orioles. Red Sox opening up as road favorites at -120. Baltimore +100 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for Boston is Michael Wacha with an ERA of 2.44. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 9 strikeouts. Pitching for the Orioles is Kyle Bradish with an ERA of 6.38. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. You know, it hasn't been. His ERA is definitely not the best, but he's given up 3, 3, 1, and 2. So, you know, nothing too crazy there. You know, Watcher coming off a 0-run game, but he's, you know, given up 4, 2, 1, 3. So pretty similar pitching matchup here. And yeah, we saw the Orioles. What a game that was yesterday. Orioles winning 15-10. Hopefully you guys took the over in that one. Yeah, that's a huge scoring game here. And you already know we're getting Baltimore plus money, even with Kyle Bradish on the mound. I still like Baltimore plus 1.5. They're just playing 2 good guys. They really are. You know, Boston on a 2-game losing streak. I'm gonna roll with Baltimore plus 1.5 at home. Next matchup, we have the Kansas City Royals versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Rays opening up as home favorites at minus 220. The Royals plus 180 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the Royals is Chris Bubik with an ERA of 5.11. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rays is Drew Rasmussen with an ERA of 2.80. His last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Yeah, we saw Tampa Bay lose to the Royals yesterday, 3-2. Definitely tough. They had a beautiful matchup, and they just pretty much just blew it, honestly. Just like a lot of these big favorites last night. You know, that was their first win, breaking that losing streak they were on. I like Rays to bounce back at home here. Like in Rasmussen on the mound here, I think they get it done. I'm taking Tampa Bay in this one. Next matchup, we have the Chicago White Sox versus the Cleveland Guardians. Guardians opening up as home favorites at minus 170. The White Sox plus 145 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the White Sox is Johnny Cueto with an ERA of 2.78. His last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 1 run, and had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Guardians is Shane Bieber with an ERA of 3.18. His last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. We saw the Guardians coming off a White Sox win yesterday, 5-2. On a 2-game winning streak. White Sox on a 3-game losing streak right now. I'm liking the White Sox plus 1.5 today. I like Cueto on the mound. He's coming off some really good starts on the mound here. And I know they didn't look very good yesterday, but today's a new day, though. I just think the price tag minus 170 for the Guardians is a bit too steep for me. So I'm gonna take White Sox plus 1.5 in this one. All right, guys, we have the Toronto Blue Jays versus the New York Yankees. Yankees, for some weird reason, they're home favorites at minus 190. Toronto plus 158 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Mitch White with an ERA of 3.72. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Pitching for the Yankees is Garrett Cole with an ERA of 3.30. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. I mean, guys, Yankees losing 4-0 yesterday. It's crazy. Hopefully, I really do hope you guys have been listening to me and been fading the Yankees the whole month of August, because you have been cashing out so big. Let the Yankees get 2 or 3 games on a win streak. They have not been able to do that in a long time. No reason to be betting on Yankees at minus 190. How on earth can anyone feel good about that? No, sir. Give me Blue Jays plus 1.5 on the road. All right, next matchup, we have the Cincinnati Reds versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pirates opening up as home favorites at -120. The Reds +100 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Reds is Justin Dunn with an ERA of 8.64. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Pitching for the Pirates is Tyler Beede with an ERA of 3.72. His last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. We saw the Pirates coming off a Cincinnati win yesterday, 5-4. On a 2-game win streak here. Yeah, I do not like Dunn on the mound. He is not coming off a horrible start, but he hasn't been very good here. I'm going to take a shot with the Pirates at home. Next matchup, we have the Texas Rangers versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at -175. The Rangers +150 with the over-under at 8.5. Pitching for the Rangers is Glenn Otto with an ERA of 4.96. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 1 strikeout. Pitching for the Twins is Chris Archer with an ERA of 4.15. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Twins coming off a 2-1 win yesterday against the Rangers on a 4-game winning streak, playing pretty well right now. And I like the Twins at home, and I'm going to ride this winning streak. Next matchup, we have the Houston Astros versus the Atlanta Braves. Braves opening up as home favorites at -130. Astros +110 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Astros is Christian Javier with an ERA of 2.96. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for the Braves is Spencer Strider with an ERA of 3.04. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. We saw the Braves get a nice 6-2 win against Houston yesterday. They're 4-1 in their last 5. Atlanta. Tough game here. I just look at this game again and I see Houston plus money, even though they didn't show up yesterday. I still look at this matchup and I'm just still intrigued with Houston plus 1.5. And I feel like I might be a sucker for it, but I'm going to take Astros plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we have game 2 between the Mets and the Phillies. I can't find a current line on the game 2, so be sure to check that out if you guys do want to bet on this matchup. We got David Peterson pitching for the Mets with an ERA of 3.30. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Phillies is Bailey Falter with an ERA of 4.85. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 8 strikeouts. And we'll see what happens in game 1, guys, to make your decisions on this. So this matchup is just going to be a question mark because I just don't know what the line's going to be. So we'll leave this one as a question mark on the slate. Next matchup, we have the Seattle Mariners and the Oakland Athletics. Seattle opening up as road favorites at -190. Oakland plus 155 with the over-under at 7. Pitching for the Mariners is Logan Gilbert with an ERA of 3.51. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the A's is James Kaprielian with an ERA of 4.33. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Mariners coming off a 10-2 win against Oakland yesterday, the dominant win on a 4-game winning streak. Not on level Gilbert on the mound. He's actually had some rough few games here, but hopefully he can bounce back, have a decent game. But I love what the Mariners did yesterday on a nice little win streak. Give me the Mariners on the road. Next matchup, we have the San Francisco Giants versus the Colorado Rockies. Giants opening up as road favorites at -170. The Rockies +145 with the over-under at 11. Pitching for the Giants is Alex Cobb with an ERA of 3.99. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 5 strikeouts. Pitching for the Rockies is Ryan Feltner with an ERA of 6.39. His last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Yeah, we saw the Rockies coming off a 7-4 win yesterday against the Giants. Breaking their little losing streak they were on, but I do not like Faulkner on the mound. He's been pretty bad for the Rockies here, and I think Giants bounce back today. On a 3-game losing streak, I think they get it done. I'm taking the Giants on the road. All right, next matchup, we have the the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Cardinals opening up as a road favorite at -160. The Diamondbacks +135 with the over-under at 9. Pitching for the Cardinals is Dakota Hudson with an ERA of 4.17. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Pitching for Arizona is Madison Bumgarner with an ERA of 4.37. His last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 6 strikeouts. He's been bad on the mound right now. I mean, giving up 6, 5, 4, 4, 2. I mean, that's a lot of runs in his last few starts here. Cardinals playing very good. 5-1 against, beating Arizona 5-1 yesterday. And yeah, got a nice little win streak here built up. I'm taking the Cardinals on the road. Next matchup, we have the Washington Nationals versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at -335. The Nationals +260 with the over-under at 7.5. Pitching for the Nationals is Josiah Gray with an ERA of 4.79. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 10 strikeouts. Pitching for the Padres is Joe Musgrove with an ERA of 2.98. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. I mean, guys, it's crazy. Washington on a 2-game winning streak, being like +300, winning 6-3 and 3-1. I mean, what do you do? What do you do with the Padres right now? What can you do? I mean, definitely you got to throw Nationals in a round robin, even bet them straight up. You just have to on a 2-game winning streak. Huge back-to-back nights of plus money. Hard to ignore that. Throw it in your round robins. But I still have faith. I'm taking Padres in this one at home. They got to bounce back. God, if they lose 3 in a row to the Nationals, oh my goodness. But yeah, we'll take the Padres here. I do like Musgrove on the mound. I think they can bounce back. But you have to get a piece of the Nationals too, because they're just playing good in this series. Plain and simple. Then the last matchup, we have the Miami Marlins versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Can't find a line on this game. This is the last game on the slate at 9 p.m. But I do have some pitching info. Pitching for the Marlins is Braxton Garrett with an ERA of 3.67. His last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, and had 2 strikeouts. Pitching for the Dodgers is Dustin May with an ERA of 2.74. His last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. I'm sticking with the Dodgers here. Very close game yesterday, winning 2-1. Hopefully they can get some more hits in this one. And yeah, I'm still leaning with the Dodgers at home. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Saturday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Sunday. Have a good one.